7.
Spida Hunter from ehpfitness.com. He knows a bit about fitness.
Yes, it sounds can only mean that Spida Hunter from EHP Fitness is sitting in his office in his gymnasium, and he's joining us this morning. Good morning to you, Spida.
Morning, Wammo. You well, mate?
I am very well. He's also the man that dishes out the fitness advice on Twitter here in New Zealand. Twitter.com/Spida Hunter, SPIDA Hunter, one word. Got a great Facebook page as well and a brand new website, Spida.
Yeah, I have, Wammo. I got a brand new website, so that's up and running, and like all things when they're brand new, there's a steep learning curve of how to use WordPress and the things behind WordPress.
It looks, it looks really flash, but it also looks really functional as well. There's heaps of great information there, and we videos, because not only do we do this video here on a Friday morning during the show, this is recorded as video, but you also do separate videos in the gym or at home, just dishing out little tidbits of advice. Yeah,
so on the website, Wammo, I've tried to make it so it's quite practical and quite real, in the sense is that there'll be articles and video information, like we've talked about before. We've been able to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and experiential knowledge and the stuff in between of doing. So I really wanted to make it quite a real holistic one as opposed to a theoretical holistic. So I've broken it into categories. So there's a category for attitude and mind coaching. There's an attitude a category for fat loss, a category for strength and nutrition. And then from all of the information from that, I've tried to, the objective with the website is to bring it all together and mesh it together to make one piece.
Right.
Because as I see it in the fitness industry, people say, if you want six-pack abs, you got to, not eat this. So they only take one piece of the puzzle, where I think there's a multifaceted approach to it.
Well, I can see.
There is.
Yeah, exactly. I can see over time it's going to become a fantastic wee resource. Where also in the future you'll be able to see this video where we're talking about winter cuddles. What are you talking about here, Spida? Winter cuddles.
Excuse me, the winter cuddles, mate. A bit of extra winter padding. Do you go through that phase of
do I go
winter hibernation cuddles?
Yeah. That's a good question. Do I put on a winter? No, I don't think I do. I'm pretty much constant year round. I got to admit, Spida. But I know that some people do chuck on the old pounds in the colder season.
Yeah, it was actually what stemmed me to think about this was a mate of mine has put on a little bit of extra cuddles, and it's only the start of winter. But we did have a discussion, mostly at his expense, of humour and about being a little bit extra cuddly in the winter and how he's put the beef on, and like, even though we're taking the piss out of him and stuff, it was actually what he said with regards to it's cold, I'm at home, I'm eating more. It all actually adds up, because it's actually quite a natural thing if you go back through history. I mean, you went out tramping the wild west in the winter. You caught your beast, took it back to your cave, and you stayed there for a good 3-6 months.
This is true. Bit of hibernation.
So so we were having a discussion about is it good, is it bad to put on an extra few little wee cuddly areas here or there. I mean, of course, people may interpret this to, if I say it is okay, they may interpret it as take it to the extreme, and I just have a justification system for going to KB's bakery every day and fish and chips.
Yeah.
But the reality is, I don't consider it a complete bad thing if you do put on a little bit of extra cuddly parts on your body during winter, because we are quite a natural hibernation species at this time of year, and it is quite cold.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when we I think some people forget that we are this Pacific island, but very, very south, and it is very cold here. And I think that we can allow ourselves to act like we do live in a cold environment.
Absolutely, women. I think that's the message today. It's not to be taken out of context and say, go do whatever you want, because we've had a discussion around eating, and you can eat whatever you want, so you can put on lots of pounds. But the fact of the matter is that when it's colder, you don't move as much. You stay home more. You tend to eat higher fattier foods, higher protein-based, meat-based foods because they're warmer. They give you the fuzzy-wuzzy feeling. Like a crock pot, is a fantastic way to have dinner ready without actually doing anything. You throw it all in there, let it cook for 8 hours, and you come back higher in protein, higher in fat because it's all mixed as one. So yeah, I do adhere to the thought of don't be afraid or don't be embarrassed about putting on weight, and don't make a big drama about putting on an extra few kgs here and there. I think the definition really needs to be how much is an extra few.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I think personally, you would know what was within an acceptable range, wouldn't you, Spida? Yeah. And deep down, you'd know.
Well, yeah, I think people do know. I mean, at the end of the day, people do, in their hearts of hearts, they know. But we could have the same discussion around alcohol. People know when they've had enough, but they don't stop. So yeah, I mean, and again, it's a kind of a personal discovery one. That one, like you go and put on, go to the extreme, and then you realise, the following year that you're not repeating that again, and then you'll get a little bit cuddlier, and then you've got to go through a phase of, well, how do I accept me as that? When I don't, particularly when society and my own belief systems tell me that it's probably not a good idea to be fat, I'm meant to be this lean machine. So there is a really a bit of a journey in that and accepting it. My answer to clients is that, you're covered up anyway. I don't go through teaching people major fat loss during winter. It just doesn't add up in my psychology to have that. I mean, of course, if someone's way overweight, then we can go down that road. But to look as the best you could possibly be right now, I think is a little bit immature. Well,
that's certainly, I think, hopefully that's stripped away some guilt from some people that might be listening or watching this as well. Thanks, Spida, for that.
My pleasure, Wammo. Thank you.
You can find Spida Hunter at this brand new website, ehpfitness.com. Check him out on Twitter as well, twitter.com/Spida Hunter, SPIDA Hunter, one word. Just gone